gaming time. Gonna make a quick post. Quick post. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Almost sorted, and then we'll get the ball rolling. Okay, sick.
It's all good, it's all good.
Yummers. Oh wait, oh. Should have talked to Dollman.
My word.
Sam. What was that just now? Did something happen?
Might go back and talk to Dolmanta regardless.
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own two eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help. Feeling well rested after some quality shut-eye? The weapons they were wielding were impressive, and the brigands themselves were a tough, imposing bunch. You know, Sam, you can have me scout ahead if it would make your life easier. Just toss me into the middle of their camp, and I can give you a better picture of what to expect. It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Just promise you won't throw me anywhere weird. When the first APAC expedition came to Australia, the brigands saw them as invaders and rejected their overtures. They were unwilling to embrace the change that the chiral network could bring to their world. While their motives differ, I'm reminded of the Luddite movement and their violent opposition to new technologies. Brigands seem committed to not killing their enemies, at least. If only they had channeled their energies into a constructive dialogue with us. Ah, yes. Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed. I don't really have anything else to say right
man.
now.
I could probably sleep till morning.
So this is a story I heard long ago. In a little port town, there's a custom that's been passed down for generations. Before a new ship makes its maiden voyage, the locals prepare a small paper boat. And upon this boat, they place paper sailors. Paper sailors who bear the names of real men, the names of the crew on the new ship preparing to depart. So, the paper boat is sent out to sea, and being paper, it sinks quickly, with all hands lost. But this is for the best. You see, the paper boat and sailors take the place of their namesakes, sparing the real crew misfortune and ensuring that the ship returns to shore safe and sound. I should mention, by the way, that we observed this custom before launching the DHV Magellan. Better safe than sorry, right? In any case, this is what they had always done for every new ship in the little port town, and what they would do for the next. The first ship to be built there in quite some time, in fact. So, on this joyous occasion, everyone gathered to watch as the paper boat and its paper sailors sank into the sea. And the next morning, the real ship set sail. A few days passed, and then the ship returned. To a man, the crew's faces were all portraits of grief. Why so forlorn, the people asked. The sailor answered by simply pointing at a black mass upon the deck. The armless, legless, blood-soaked corpse of the ship's captain. He had been swept overboard by a massive wave and torn apart by a ravenous shark. And after they pulled what remained of him onto the deck, they found, hidden in his jacket pocket, an armless, legless paper sailor. Someone had hated the captain with a passion. Now that I think about it, I recall seeing something on your door just now. Something made of paper. Yes, a little paper figure with Sam written on it.
What the fuck, doll man?
Tell me, Sam, have you been having distressing dreams again lately? You know, nightmares can be indicative of the brain's internal struggles as we attempt to come to terms with traumatic events. By taking our memories of recent events and shuffling them in this fashion, we attempt to find ways of coping with them. Nevertheless, it can be an unpleasant experience. I hope you can get some restful sleep soon.
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knot. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam. Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training programs. This way you can experiment with various methods and find a means of dealing with them that's suited to your personal strengths. That's all the information I have for now. Review your potential routes and finalize your equipment loadout before heading out. We're counting on you, Sam.
Okay. So they're all wearing armor, so the best way to go about it would be stealth. Brigand base watchtower. Okay. Pick up off-roader. Auto pivot doesn't matter. Okay. That's fine. Flood warnings could be useful. Those are all my private locker. Do I not have a mace or handgun? Oh, I do. That is probably fine.
Are you planning on entering enemy territory while carrying all that? With that much cargo on you, they'll spot you in no time. Why not stash your backpack and any excess equipment somewhere safe? And take only what you'll need for now.
Actually, put both the ladders on Tri-Cruiser. And then... Sick.
Stick a fork in me, Sam.
We want to get this guy first. Then the dude in the water tower. Then this dude. Who else? Dude over there. this guy.
Good job, Sam. You've disabled the target. And don't forget to collect your things before moving on.
Yes, I need to go back over there. May as well take out the rest of this though. Because I imagine these will get quite annoying, especially if they've got a car. That dude's viewing that way. Okay. Should be fine. Oh. Big. This guy then, watchtower guy. Big. Think that's it. I can use this. Move all this cargo away. This is huge. Get a PCC. Back. Oh. Okay, those guys are asleep. Careful of that. Hello, Lola. How you doing? Oh, fuck. Where'd we go? Oh, he's gonna wake this times. Game audio loud, I will turn down. There you go. That should be a little bit better for you. This everyone? I'm good, Lola. Just gaming. I'm currently going through this little camp thing, and I've hijacked their little car. And I'm just looting their thing for materials.
Oh, God.
While you've been gone, I have been... I constructed a few roads, contributing to my community. Lou is still in the same situation that you saw before. Not any better. Okay, this is fine. We're going to end up abandoning my little motorbike, just because I can hold more shit. It served me well. It truly did. It'll be useful to someone else. Okay. So now we're going over there, which is a hefty journey, but still a bit loud. Turn it down even more. Maybe your speakers are too loud. Question? Whoa. That is not ideal for the stream. You're so right, sweetie. I'll sit forward as well, actually, so I'm more in my mic. What's the best way to tackle getting up here? Oh, he's kind of in like the most awkward situation ever. Okay. I'll figure it out. I probably should have took all these materials back to the other place, in all honesty. Wait, I tell you what. Before we do that, and this might be a dumb decision, I'm going to try and use some of the materials to get this road built. The reason it may be a dumb decision is because I might run out of fuel. Run out of battery, rather. What's over there we need to be for the road construction? For those who come after. Okay. Let's have a look.
Gotta stretch my legs.
$800 metals. Oh, I probably could have put more in there. Huge. I'm gonna crack open an energy drink for that one. Big. I was really hoping that road would be longer. Coffee just wasn't doing it. I want to save the coffee for tomorrow. Okay, what I'm gonna do, this is going to run out. If I stay in the middle, it won't use any battery. I can take these materials back and then come back here. And I can actually pick up my motorbike again. The roads are useful for getting around. And it also means that other people will be able to use that road now that I built it. Cool. Like farming. How is it like farming? What do you mean? You build road they like. Oh. I'm farming likes, rather. So true.
Oh, hey. Whole like... We'd already written this off as lost. Well, we've both got work that needs doing. Let's get at it, huh?
Order completed. Well done.
I think the easiest way to farm likes is put down something in, like, a place that someone's gonna walk through a bunch. Recycle. Yep, that's good. Okay. I'll farm for a couple likes here as well, actually. If I put one down... If I put down a sign that's like... Everyone will want to rock, paper, scissors here, surely.
Thank you so much.
I'll stick with using this car for a little bit while I go and get my trike. Because I would rather have that one. But the roads make me go fast. They are useful, and if I stay in the middle they don't use any battery, so I don't have to worry about like running out of charge when on them. Useful. Oh wait, something's still in the back of here. What's in the back? Oh, nothing. Fuck knows. A lot more quick and nimble with this. So cool. Since I'm going to the musician anyway, I'll get these audio samples. I think the musician might be Gen Hoshino. Yeah, you picked up Gen Hoshino's Lost Cargo, it says on the left side. 1 like received. We like that guy. I love that guy's music. He's in Fortnite. He did... You'll have to listen to the songs because I will have a hard time describing it. But he's that Japanese artist that I showed you before, babes. Oh, one of his songs has just came on. I've not heard this one before. This sounds a lot more different than his usual songs already. Koi, yeah. This song sounds very different from Koi. Oh, fuck that tree. Audio samples up there.
Almost there.
Kind of a banger though. Okay, well no more of that song. Let's go meet the fella.
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge, am I right? Hope the brigands weren't too much trouble. Though you look okay. Glad you can make it. Alright. Let's take a look at this cargo of yours.
This is not his voice.
I can see you took extra care with this. Thank you. Wait, just how many orders did you do? You're a porter machine.
Yeah, I think most of the game from here on out is going to be Australia.
I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your Cupid to hook me up.
He better give me the ability to listen to music on the fly. Shotgun.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I don't know what the fuck bridge link is, but I'm severely lacking in it.
This is really something. I'm part of the chiral network, which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. Then with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for your adventures. And just like that, the world's gotten so much bigger. Yeah, looks like my weapon data has been shared with everyone too. So about the recording you brought me, it almost sounds like a whale song. But there's something off about it. I'll need more time to figure it out. Anyway, I'll send you updates via the SSS. That Tarman's the one who recorded it. Said he heard it while he was out tar fishing. Have a listen. Call me crazy.
In a
but we
bit.
might be dealing with something like a whale. Another interesting thing to note, creatures that hear this song make an effort to avoid the source. There's not much else I can say with confidence. However, give me some time to analyze it, and I might get you some answers. Yeah, I got it from a friend who knows all about weapons. This is way back in the day, when I was traveling in search of new music. Well, he said I'd need to protect myself, taught me how to use it and everything. But I never did in the end. Just as well, I'm better with instruments, you know? Apparently this shines when you break it out at close range. Incorporates the latest tech as well, so it ought to pack one hell of a punch. In an ideal world, we wouldn't ever need stuff like this. But I bet it's a necessary evil for you. Do what you gotta. Yep, I can really immerse myself in my work here. Sadly, all the music I've made never gets heard by anyone else. Still, that's about to change. Because of that update I pushed you earlier.
Welcome
the new
back.
music player function, remember? In it, you'll find a sample of my work. When you've got the time, be it on the job or relaxing somewhere, why don't you take a listen? Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on the disruptor thing. I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how to build one. It's kind of worrying. Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted to ask, if that's cool. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart, even though I tried my best to keep it safe. I've tracked it to this dangerous place. Too dangerous for someone like me. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but something tells me you'll deliver. Get it? Anyway, if this
I
kind
get
of
it.
works up your alley, then take a look at my suborder.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work, but I suppose we'll have to wait and see what comes of it. As for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the tar currents blocked all chiral communications. So I think it's only fair that we call it a chiral jammer. Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down somewhat, we've received a number of troubling new reports. For one, a tar eruption was recorded in the direct vicinity of West Fort Knot. A group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption as well. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near West Fort Knot may be related to these events, so we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with network expansion. We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to
I don't
this
know who
delivery
Michael
terminal.
Caine is.
I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly advise you to prepare accordingly.
I think the voice actors, the characters are different than them. Apart, I know Norman Reedus' voice is Norman Reedus, but like Guillermo del Toro's isn't Guillermo's, I don't think, and Jin Hoshino's definitely wasn't his. I read that in your voice. um
Order accepted. Thank you.
Where was it? Down there? Oh, you gem for leaving that. Good rope placement.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Odd ladder placement. I want this down as far as possible. And then I'll be using it to get back up. Is there a camp over there? No?
Dude.
It's just in a really awkward position.
like you have what was
320
requested.
resins.
All that remains now is to drop it off.
What I'll do as well, while I'm at like a somewhat flat spot, put my backpack down, equip my strand, and tie down the cargo. Makes it a slight bit more safe. Oh, I've got power legs, I'm fine. I can get up these. Easy. Goated.
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
I love delivering cargo.
Hey, Sam, I've been waiting for you. Decided to take on that order, huh? Okay, I'll check out the cargo then.
Pristine.
This is the picture of perfection. Great job.
Oh,
You're always
okay.
there just when I need you. Allow me to express my gratitude with this data. Do you have enough materials? Why don't I increase the amount you withdraw from here?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You are incredible. And with talents like those, you might even catch their eye. The Tarlake twins, that is. I went and shared another music sample with you, by the way. If you can, I would love it if you had a listen. That's right, or so I've heard. They live on the edge of a tar lake to explore the limits of what a human being can handle. Only interested in meeting exceptional folks capable of pushing said limits. Sadly, nobody has come along that fits the bill. Makes for an interesting story, huh? Which has me wondering, what kind of person would be good enough? Yeah, got it from a kindred spirit in the UCA. Stuff that'll hit you right in the Kandha. A classic tune. When you head back to your room, have a listen. For real, you'll be hooked. Again, thank you so much, Sam. It's weird, though. How did something I know I'd stored safely end up in a place like that? Anyway, you might want to keep an eye on your own stuff. Take care, and please come back soon.
Order completed. Well done.
Yeah, that is something. I thought you would have known that. It uses like the TV version of YouTube. Oh, I should probably pick up a order or some shit. Oh! It's got his albums on the wall. This one's a good one. And this one's got Koi on. I need to listen to it more. There's quite a few on this one that I enjoyed.
Order accepted. Order accepted.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, peace.
Deliver to the lawn commander. Okay, I gotta do a few deliveries. Best way to do it on the bike. Ah. Crazy. Oh wait, yeah, can I play music?
New feature has been made available for use.
Big. Pop virus. I love pop virus. Put that in the playlist. Put that in the playlist. What was the one that you liked? Indigo. Minus 61. Put the other Gen Hoshino one on. Lots of Horizon Dreamer. Why do I know Daichi Miura? I feel like I know that name. That art looks cool. And then we'll listen to the Churches ones. That looks pretty cool as well. Okay. Do 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 do. Can I drift in this shit? Shit, I can.
It's good to see. Okay. Wow. Not
Now displaying your current porter grade.
you take care of yourself now.
Quick, simple one.
Order completed.
Back out. Game gets 10 times vibey with music. Pop a wheelie around this corner. Whee. You enjoying it? Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Cargo won't last long at this rate, Sam. Handle it with greater care, please.
Ooh, I damaged it.
I will always support you.
My S rank's fucked. Okay, music player temporarily stopped because we're entering fucked zone.
Notice it, Sam. There's a BT nearby.
Something interesting about this area. It's the way to the commander, and the reason the commander didn't want to be part of the chiral network is because he blames himself for the death of all of his comrades and shit. And the comrades that died are the BTs around this area that are like essentially haunting him. He's fine though. Sorry you got damaged. Give me a B rank and call it a day.
Out and about working even if you just don't.
Yeah, this was the guy that we changed his mind.
I was sure it was gone for good.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
It is pelting down out there. Mind your footing on this. Don't want you.
Okay. Now we need to just go back through, and we probably don't need to come here too often. Raindrops falling on my head. Oh. I just want to listen to the songs. If I just retrace the steps I've just done, I should be fine. Big. Turning red. I feel like there's a better way for me to go. Well, that's where I need to go, so... refuel up here, then we'll just beeline that direction. Actually, no, I want to go near where the road is. Which either way is in this direction, so it's fine. Be turning red. Song's kind of a banger. Could be a karaoke tune. Which one is this? Is this the one you wanted? Indigo. Won't have any materials to do this, but I'll deposit some chiralium for them. There we go, I sorted the chiral crystals for them. Oh, ceramics are there. Maybe I can do more than I thought. Big, now they just need metals. What did I say they just needed? Okay. Let's go do this road real quick. It's almost like God intended me to build this road right now. Bam. Build that fucking road for me, robot. Yeah. Yeah, the Death Stranding community is gonna love me for that.
nearly at our destination. See anything suspicious?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Fucking lovely. But God wanted me to build a road. Higgs? Yeah, that's Higgs. Troy Baker.
Well, now, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Been a long time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. Now what, you just lugging that coffin up? Pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
It's Troy Baker, one of the most famous voice actors. He's in like everything. But the cool thing is that he's also portrayed by Troy Baker.
But you can lose everything you love.
I believe.
For the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this con. Not because
I want to turn the volume up a little bit.
my creed, though, no. I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me? With my more rough and tumble methods? I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
Turning the volume down for it now.
Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Let's put him to the test.
Higgs was cool. And he looks like he's getting cooler. Okay. First of all, I want to rearrange his cargo. Second of all, I want to pee on this guy. I want to throw grenades.
Sam, I'm afraid that weapon is ineffective against mechs. You'll need to rely on something else instead.
Rely on something else. Like fucking what, bro? There's a shotgun there. I need a shotgun. Give me that shotgun. Soon be turning red.
Touché, but that one's gotta hurt.
please. Get away from me. Oh shit.
Are you okay, Sam?
Let me leave. Yeah, get the fuck down here,
Nice
bitch.
one. That one seems to have done some damage.
I can't piss on this guy. Oh wait, I want to shoot them in like the red joints. Is that good? Yeah. Boss logic, shoot the red parts. Oh shit.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
The baby wasn't happy with that hit.
Well done, Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark.
Any shotguns?
Throw me a fucking bone.
Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Thank you. By the way, I'm not going to be able to read your message during this part. If you're messaging at all. I'm sure you don't really expect me to, but just like to put that out there. Get down on the floor. For a shotgun, it's got quite the range.
Nice one. That one seems to have done some damage.
Let's go, the baby.
That was amazing, Sam. Great work.
Easiest boss
Now
fight of my
let's
life,
get
by
this
the way.
place on the chiral network.
Wasn't stressing at all, easiest boss of my life. Give me that shotgun. And that assault rifle. How's Lou doing? I think that only he can see the baby in here. Because Dollman was like, there's nothing in there. And then Higgs was like, oh, the baby kicked the bucket then. The baby kicked the bucket then, you just carrying around his coffin. So I think he's just a little bit schizophrenic about it all at the moment. You think Lou's alive? Okay. Possibly. You never know really what will happen with a Kojima game, so it fully could be. True. But Fragile's been like very nice throughout the whole thing, so I can't imagine her doing it.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation.
Maybe.
Wow. I honestly had no idea you were that skilled. I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
Please let me have a shower, woman. I don't know what my theory is. Like I said, I think it could change at like any point. I don't know, it'd be too easy to say that Lou is dead and he's been schizophrenic. Because then how would he be able to detect BTs this well? I think it's got to have something related to like the two being swapped and there being like two BB-28s. Yeah, and there's some other guy as well.
Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that attacked us earlier. Only prudent we study it, you know? If we learn anything of value, we'll be sure to relay it to Drawbridge right away. Thanks again for coming to our rescue.
Sam, this is the President. Due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the chiral network. A great achievement. I salute you. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across the continent. Elsewhere, disruptions in the tar currents are growing ever more prevalent. Only by connecting all of Australia.
Australia.
can we hope to
Do you think we can
resolve
get
this
cold
situation.
ones?
And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new plate gate to manifest as well.
Kind of grog.
We're one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities. For now, though, please take
10
a
grog,
well-deserved break
please.
aboard the DHV Magellan.
Sam would be able to handle it.
Order completed. Well done.
This is like where I want to put down a thing to farm likes. There we go, I got a sign. Sign put up. Farm likes from that. Fragile. Is she going to comment on seeing Higgs?
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
Higgs was the one who tortured her.
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
That's Higgs from the first game.
It's definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault.
He was shocked at the baby though.
I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
First game.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on
Lou. Okay.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Feeling refreshed, I hope. Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Sick. Alright, let's chug these drinks. Eat the bug. Use the sink. Wash our face. Talk to Dollman.
That sure looked good, Sam. You know, I've been thinking about what happened to Lou. Fragile holds herself personally responsible for those tragic events. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then I can understand why she feels that way. Why she blames herself for setting everything in motion. But she's resolved not to let any of it show. To bottle it up and put on a brave face. She didn't used to smoke before, did she? I suspect it's a form of self-punishment she's adopted. Vengeance gives rise to a cycle of violence, and Higgs wouldn't have it any other way. But she's committed to helping you complete this journey, together with Lou, to get you back on your feet. And if she believes she has to bury her emotions and play the part of a hard-nosed commander to do that, she will. That's what I think, anyway. I'm sure you can understand her position.
Yeah, I guess so.
That masked man, that was Higgs, wasn't it? I had no idea he commanded such terrible powers. To summon a giant mech single-handedly. I expect he's behind recent disruptions to the tar currents too. Well, you don't have to face him alone, Sam. You have me for backup. Sam, is that Horizon Dreamer I spy in your music collection? That's one of Daiichi Miura's best songs. I'd love to hear it again, to listen and remember my family. Sam, the brigands object to virtually
We'll have
all
to
forms
put the song on for him.
which begs the question of how they managed to get their hands on that disruptor device, or chiral jammer, doesn't it?
We'll keep listening to him until he's run out of things to say, and then we'll play that song for him.
If you have any recommendations, I'm all ears, Sam. I don't really have
Okay, let's play that song for him. Which song did he say? It was a Daichi Mayura one. Horizon Dreamer. Or is it Horizon Dreamer?
Do you have...
I have a moment. What's Norman's reaction to this? Norman Reedus is loving this. Oh, he's doing the hand thing. He's loving it. I should start doing that. You have a moment. You have a moment, duplicates yourself into multiple people, spawns an extra guy, and just does a whole ass dance routine with them. What the hell? Is that who Dollman used to look like before his soul was put into a puppet? I guess. Norman's getting really into it. Wooden has done wonders for complexion. That was beautiful, Dollman, thank you.
Do you have a moment, Sam?
Of course I have a moment, Dollman. I'm joking, we're not doing that again. Oh. Okay. But wouldn't it have been funny? Go on, give us a flashback.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam, it's Charlie. Another request is ready for you. You'll find it listed as a main order on the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal. So you know, Sam, Fragile is currently looking into Lou. Meanwhile, Tarman is conducting a separate investigation into the giant mech that attacked you earlier. For now, we would like you to focus on extending the network. That is a task only you can handle. As the network grows in size, we will have much more information at our disposal.
Maybe?
That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at West Fort Knott has been resolved. It appears that they're in dire need of additional supplies, to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your next destination. This next order is intended to alleviate the situation. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order and link up West Fort Knott.
Monorail?
After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine to the settlement by rail. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on the details as you review the map. Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make this main order your top priority.
Yes, sir.
All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knott. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials for processing and to finally complete the order. That's all there is to it. So begin plotting your route to the mine north of F1.
Class, I can do that. So I want to go out here. What is this? Chiral creatures. Deep river. I mean, how hard can it be? I assume the best way about it is just go around this area. I could do that.
You'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, and when you're not using the carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
I will worry about that another time. For now, I got a bike and a dream. I probably want to make some boots. I've not made some boots in a while. Put that on my boot clip. rest of that's fine. Actually, put that on the Tri-Cruiser, and put that on the Tri-Cruiser too. And then... yeah, it's looking good. All I need is my Tri-Cruiser. Alright, let's put the playlist back to the start. Did we finish Indigo? We'll play Indigo again. It's probably going to get cut off when we go to this thing anyway, because it's going to be like, aha, there's evil monsters around.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Can I say hi to him? Yo. I don't want ceramics. You can keep it. You can keep that as well, man. Keep it. I don't need it. Keep it. You enjoy, man. Being in Rome during summer. What do you mean? Roman summer. Oh, yeah. It's fair. There's a bridge over there. I think that's a bridge that's useless to me, actually. Where does this rank in, like, the games that you've watched me play? Is this, like, up there, or is this not as good? Is it? She like Hideo Kojima. Potential gatequake detected. Oh fuck. Please.
There we go. Get out of my way.
I mean, I could probably get. Fuck it. Oh. That's good. And then... what the fuck is this? Oh, that's a gatequake location. That's fine. Music has stopped because we're outside of the network, but when we go back over here and connect this, we should be fine. Jump! Okay. Tar. Give me that chiral crystal. I didn't know if you'd like this one or not. Lots of people don't like it just because it's like delivery simulator, and they're like, oh, it's boring going place to place. But I feel like there's so many unique ways to handle like getting place to place. It's kind of, if you think it's boring, you're playing it boring. Yeah, exactly. You get it, Lola. You are smart. And a gamer. So true.
Well done.
Don't clip that, don't clip that. I don't want to put 2,000 chiral crystals in, what the hell? Okay, I guess I will. That's a lot of materials.
Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
Load cargo. That's a lot of special alloys. Can I put my car on there as well? My bike? Yes. Yippee! Oh, Lou's enjoying riding the monorail. It was a good choice buying this game. I will probably also get that, so probably get both.
actually managed to restore the monorail?
Of course I did, because I'm sick.
Awesome. With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought.
Just a go.
Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while. We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this.
Increased battery capacity, that's useful.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current
Cheers, Olivia.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Glasses. They're a collector's item. Pinot 01 releases the Gentle Monster 2024 collection, notable for balanced structure, square shape, simple black frame. Temples adorned with iconic metal detailing, fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflected sunlight. Sick.
We really appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready. The schematics for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. Sure, the monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you about Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed. Well done.
Get me to the DHV Magellan.
Very impressive work, Sam. I will always support you.
Lulaw, Lulaw.
Remember to rest, Sam.
Minus 61. Have I ever really lost someone? Do I deserve what I've got? Now the great system's turning to traps and the fear is switching sides.
This one's minus 61 by Woodkid. Tell you what, I'm gonna nip to the loo while you listen to this song.
Minus 61. Now the water level rises high. My cold heart
I will be back.
Hey, Sam. You know that harmonica of yours? Why don't you try playing it for a little bit?
I never really liked the way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong? Minus 61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like a knife, and the sun is out of sight. I see the world I built to lose at the trial. What is left and what is right? I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it?
I'm back. What the fuck is going on? Oh, is he like hallucinating it? Damn. Didn't I have a harmonica? How do I get a harmonica? Should I search? Hold left on the D-pad. Harmonica. Wait. Is that what I think it is? Is it Baby's song? The day is ending. Let that yawn out. It is. Da-na-na-na-na. Da 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 da. That's cute. It's Baby's song or BB's song from the first game. Right, let's see the Lulaw, Lulaw, Lulaw.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Yeah.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Sam, seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there, by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Moby Dick.
Good morning, Sam. There are organisms in this area that I don't believe I've ever laid eyes on before. My understanding is that they're called chiral creatures. And they come in all shapes and sizes. Apparently, they will drain your batteries if you come into contact with them. There may be other deleterious effects for all.
Why would you not be happy?
And really, you shouldn't be bothering them anyway. There's nothing to be gained from it. It's not like they drop coins when defeated. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
Nah, he's trill.
That's Tarman's son. He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
We'll give the photo to him. I want to know more about Tarman.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain.
Because I have phantom pain.
You want to hear the story?
Sure.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time. In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named her. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop.
He's not going to be fine.
You seeing this?
Crabs.
I think she's pregnant. Hey, Pop. This is weird.
If it's weird, get away from it, you mong. Never be joyous in a flashback. So true.
Stop!
Get yourself back in, kids. Look what you've done. Damn.
And just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him.
She.
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
Who the fuck is this winged cat though? Tar cat. I appreciate that little bit of backstory about Tarman. Drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, castle on a hill, wake up in the sky. You can tell me I ain't fly. We gotta say Dolman.
I've known Tarman for quite a while now, but that was the first time I've heard him speak about his son in that fashion. It made me wish that I could do something, anything to ease his burden. But setting aside those feelings, suppose that cat of his is in fact his son reborn. Why does it treat me as though I'm a threat? Does it just hate me? Reincarnation or not, perhaps it's still a cat at heart. Oh boy, I really miss the taste of food.
Oh, poor guy can't eat. Flashback.
Extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
Interesting.
Remember to rest safely. Sam, your next destination is the Northern Environmental Observatory. Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us
Lots
to
of
monitor
questions.
changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm
We're
looking
getting a new
forward to seeing you
friend.
both. Thanks again, Sam.
probably smack those two out dead quick. Yeah, what I'll do, I'm gonna get these two sorted, and then we'll do the main story one. Get us a battery unit on in here. 2 battery units. Sick. While we're at it, armor. Sick. Cool. Goated.
Order accepted.
Just before that, got to do another order. Right, okay. Probably be... I don't know what's easiest to do actually. We'll go to the musician first because he's got a bunch of different packages. How you getting on, Lola? Are you not tired? Don't feel like you need to be here. If you need to sleep, you can sleep. I won't hold it against you. Okay. Just making sure.
Just bringing up the orders. Holy crap! You really...
I'm goated.
Something about the way you work is just inspiring. So I want to give you this data. Hopefully, it'll make your life a bit easier. Do you have enough materials?
Your current portal grade.
I've got something for you. It's a new version of the shotgun.
I am the best of the best.
I've got a feeling you'll vibe with this one. I really hope to see you again. Later, man.
Order completed. Well done.
Did that up my bridge link? Sick if it did. Ah, fair. I think it must be something related to like building different things. Or like contributing to other people's things. I'm not entirely sure. It'll be something related to the connection aspect. What we're doing now is just making this delivery over there, and then we'll come back, do the main order delivery, and reconnect those two. I'm good, team. Oh, I need to... I should have came here first.
Order accepted.
Nightmare. Oh, is the audio glitching out for you? It was glitching out for me a little bit there. Fair enough. Oh. Does this marker want me to... Oh, I don't want to do that. Can I, like, cancel them? Okay. I don't know. Right, we're gonna go back over to the musician, and then we're just gonna continue main story. You like this one? Oh, we need to get past this camp, then we can listen to it again. There we go, I'll be reconnecting in a second. There we are. I get that vibe. Of us now, at the end of time.
Good day. I'm so glad you met me.
Have it come for us now, at the end of time.
Oh, one man can carry this.
Yes, Jen Hoshino, I know I'm the goat.
Are incredible, but you need a gift, not praise. I went and raised the limit on the material.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Oh right, Sam. I've got a lighter version of that shotgun.
I am a
It's just my way-
legend.
My friend is just once again. By the way, I know this one will speak to your soul. And this, just take it.
Hmm? Licky stick. Sick.
Come back soon. I'll be waiting.
Thank you for the licky stick.
Order completed. Well done.
Thanks for being there for me.
Feels good.
Okay, story time.
Thank you, Sam.
I feel like you say that to every song. You just like all the songs in the soundtrack. It doesn't miss. Will become for us now at the end of time. We would get along with Kojima. We both would. Every other, like, every other every other Hideo Kojima post is Hideo Kojima using Weezer's cover of Happy Together over, like, some random photos. He really loves that cover of Happy Together. Ah.
I will always support you. That's the spirit.
X the everything up. I'm gonna need to remove the batteries off my thing. There we go.
Vehicle ready. Order accepted. Thank you. Remember to rest safe. That's the spirit.
Shit, where was Rainbow Valley? Oh. Well, there's a bridge there, so I could just go across here. Across the bridge. That'd be easy.
I will always support you. Thank you, Sam.
Lola when she had Death Stranding song. You'll have to get the soundtrack on vinyl. The vinyl looks really sick, by the way. Speaking of. I think, from what I remember, it's really good. I might be fully wrong, but I think it's cool. I don't know which songs are on it like. Yeah, it's cool. Gets Lola seal of approval.
Just a bit further now.
No. Okay. Vibe City, holy shit.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that...
Does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here.
Yeah, that soundtrack's sick.
I'm surprised how good this cargo looks. Great job, Sam.
Yeah, those go crazy.
We'll be hoping to see more of you. The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then, let's do this.
Strand. Tar cannon.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our
Glen
terraforming
Rain.
initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs.
What's an anime outro song?
You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders. But those were once buildings. Places where people used to live. As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate. This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them
You're a
one of the
minute
most
behind?
effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both
Whoa.
extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to
Fair
move
enough.
in order to make it out alive. Thanks for everything, Sam. You and
You were
Drawbridge
9
have
minutes
helped ensure
behind?
that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
I'm grateful for everything.
That's crazy.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care. Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily?
Just crossed it, Dollman. Shut the fuck up. We're gonna meet a friend. I don't know who. Yo, what's this song?
Nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping on the job. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling. But there's one thing I know. The blue
Vibes.
they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head. But that doesn't mean my heart will soon be turned.
Oh, she can reverse the time fall? Oh, that'll be why, Fragile's skin isn't as, like, old, because she's tortured with time fall to grow old as a body. But when she had, like, Lou, she was, like, had her arms and shoulders out and shit. It'll be because she's done with her, I imagine. Damn, she's scared of us. Raindrops falling on my head. Pretty sure this is a big actor as well. I think I might be wrong. I think she was in Deadpool. She was like the Asian girlfriend of the, like, goth girl. In, like, the second movie. Ah, it's fair. I need to take off these fucking sunglasses.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. Didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You had some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall.
Rainey, it's been too long.
Fragile.
Can't wait to see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Raindrops falling on my head. That song's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Not that today has like much left, but you know.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
We may meet Elle Fanning soon.
Carograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. Well, I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Sam, Charlie here. You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
She's a sucker for jingles. Oh wait, the thing's on the table. Also, what other books did he have? He has Moby Dick, Frankenstein, Mary Shelley. Those are the only two I can see.
Was that tasty, Sam?
Crazy how you can skip the animation of him. It had to be done.
To see Rainey in such high spirits.
That's the comedy of it.
She's grown so bright and energetic, almost unrecognizable from our first meeting. A pity that her child shows no similar signs of development. Rainey used to be much more quiet and withdrawn. She seemed averse to spending time with people. Dolls, too. It was singing and dancing that got her to open up. I'm something of a performer myself, though I've never showed anyone. The Rainbow Valley greenhouses are the product of our researchers' hard work. And thanks to you and me, those invaluable structures will endure for a good while yet. I don't really...
You didn't want to do anything. He definitely does want us to stare. He's inviting us. Take off those sunglasses. Yeah, he had a bunch of stuff in the first game. Is there no, like, zooming thing in this game?
Somebody lend me a hand.
Good work, Sam.
Damn, that sucks.
Sam, your next order requires you to recover an escaped
Kangaroo.
the subject of an important experiment.
Need to rescue a roo.
It hopped off to is one where the chiral density is extremely high, meaning you'll need to get it back to the animal shelter ASAP to ensure its safety. This is a ticking clock situation, Sam. I'll brief you on the details while you review your map. Accept the main order. Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. Alright, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
Okay, let's have a look. Okay. What are we taking with us? I'm gonna recycle that shotgun and I'll recycle this shotgun. Recycle the grenade pistol. 2 ladders will be great. Sniper good. That's looking good. Fabricate. Lightweight shotgun. Think that looks good. Yerp. Slick.
Thank you.
I don't even know if it's worth taking the motorbike. Nah, it's fine. We'll do this one by foot. The old way. Oh, there's a time limit on this one. It's gonna look a lot less pretty when it's on fire by the looks of it.
Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Gonna look a lot less pretty when it's on fire. Do you think I can just like tranquilize the kangaroo? Holy shit. Oh, they're like whales.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible. Sam, over there! I see the kangaroo! Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
Come here, you cheeky little bugger, get in the animal carrier. That is a... That is a big one.
All right, time to make our getaway.
Okay, this is a heavy delivery. But it's fine because I'm fucking good. Let's just hope that my power legs do not run out.
There's a dangerous location on your map, sir. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Thank you, you're my goat. It feels like I'm in the middle of a war. Oh shit. Where am I actually meant to go? Just gonna run through the fire. Kangaroo's burning alive in there.
Still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
Kangaroos can be evil. I'm homies with the kangaroos though. Weezer minus one
All
person.
about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
Go ahead. What do you mean -2? How could you be so wrong? There's not -2 people. There's 4 members of Weezer. It's only -1. You're daft. Is she just gonna make it rain? The hell is that?
Thank you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
Must be about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters.
Rainy law, rainy law.
So I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long.
She doesn't age with it.
In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother. Hi there. You're safe. But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
Who fucked the rain girl?
There she is!
Stop it! Oh God!
I'm sorry.
No!
We need to leave right now.
Please!
God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainy, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet.
See, she's got old hands.
I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign.
Wait, she's got healing rain, not
We wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold.
not reverse time rain, I think.
Come on.
Fuck knows. You crying yet, Lola? That's fair. I thought you would have.
Thank you. That was quite the display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us. The animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now. Kangaroo seems to be in fine spirits. You took good care of it, I can tell. I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up hope. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Give me something cool.
The kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back.
One Piece.
Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown. Great. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers. Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence.
They are talking about the One Piece a lot.
Why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject. It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations. Cheers, Sam. You really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHP Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Alright here.
Well done.
Holy yap god. Into the Magellan.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5-meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall.
Sometimes funny.
Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm.
That's fair.
Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
Just like the other one, it was also stuck at 7.
Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
DB units were also 7-month-old fetuses.
Oh.
So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent, to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach.
You don't get the beach thing. I'll try and explain it after this cutscene. But I don't have the best grasp of it. I'll see if I can pull up like the little glossary thing and explain in easy terms. It's basically like an afterlife sort of thing. Each person has their own beach. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we need to listen to this first. Real. Okay, let's have a look. Corpus. There'll be one in here about the beach. Let's have a look. Tools. Drawbridge. The beach, here we are. A place that exists between this world and the other side, between the world of the living and the world of the dead, is connected to the consciousness of every human and is thought to exist exclusively those born from humans. The beach exists in many forms. There are beaches which exist on a higher plane to individual beaches. Beaches shared by people who've died at the same time. Beaches used for chiral network data transmission. All of them differ in nature to ordinary spaces and locations. Time passes dramatically slower on the beach. A single second in the real world can last anywhere from several days to several years on the beach. So basically, it's like an afterlife, like in the middle of life and death, that each human has, and then some are shared and shit like that. And I guess there's like a higher beach that controls other beaches and shit. Kangaroo's feeling better.
Heading out already, Sam? Can I sleep in a little longer? I suppose not, huh? I was looking into the conditions that led to the bushfire we escaped. It seemed to have been caused by a phenomenon known as chiral cinders. Unlike other items washed up by the currents, cinders violently erupt from the tar and soar through the sky before crashing to the ground. This phenomenon has been observed across the continent and has led to an increase in bushfires. It's one more potential threat to keep an eye out for.
Ever wanted to learn more about the various creatures housed at the... Well, there's a speaker outside. Might be good to check in on someone. I'm so glad that we were able to save that kangaroo's life. It's easy to forget that humans aren't the only creatures affected by the Death Stranding. Protecting our remaining wildlife isn't just the right thing to do. It can also help us to better understand how the environment has changed.
So true.
Rainey was a vision to behold. To put out that fire so effortlessly. Her powers are incredible, don't you think? The kangaroo you rescued is currently being cared for and studied at the end. You know, if you ever want to stop by and see how it's doing.
He likes the kangaroo.
Curious how I maintain my youthful appearance? It's because Rainey lets me shower in her core fall from time to time. I don't
We're gonna drink. Flashback. Ooh. Interesting.
That seemed like a child.
Odd. Oh wait. I think I actually need to like teleport somewhere. She may have to sleep soon. I'll be sleeping soon as well. I'll probably end up doing this next mission and then coming off. Depending how big this mission is. It's a fairly big one. Okay, we'll call it there for now. Yeah, we'll call it there. There we go, we've saved. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Did some mining off camera as well. Good game. Thank you, I appreciate that. I do my best. I do my best, I do my best. I really want that jacket though, the jacket's sick. How am I stealing your jokes? What'd I do? I didn't steal any of your jokes. All mine are original. Nah, that was definitely an original one from me. Don't know what you're on about. Nah. Nah, no gaslighting. Couldn't be me. Not me. No, please. Please don't unsub. Please. I need subscriber. Without subscriber, I am kill. Yeah, I do need you. You're my loyal fan. Well, it's sleepy time now. Time to sleep. So thank you for tuning in, Lola. You are a Crystal fangirl. Tell you what, can I make you like a mod or something? Add as moderator. Get promoted. You're a managing moderator for my channel. That's what your hard work does. Now you have blue name. She's too powerful, no. Don't get too evil, I'll remove it from you. You are not safe, it will get removed at any time. Bedtime. Okay, I'm gonna end the I'm going to end the stream now. So I will most likely end up... I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow because of work. But I will definitely be playing more of this game tomorrow. If I don't finish and then immediately like pass out. Which is an entirely possible thing that may happen. But yeah, ending stream now. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.